Welcome. We will talk about the change today. According to Strike, interaction and the influence and concrete implementation of the change process will be presented through the 7-point strategy. This is intended to illustrate and describe the procedure for introducing an intranet in a medium-sized company. Suspicion of an upcoming change process generates concern among employees. To take the emotional reaction of the employees, or rather the concern, seriously, an employee circular is drafted in this phase. This communicates that the concerns about the upcoming change process are being taken seriously. In addition, the letter announces the start of the process and sensitizes the employees to the coming steps. In the denial phase, employees defend their current behavioral and procedural patterns and consciously reject the changes, valuing their own competence. To support the employees in the denial phase, the manager has the opportunity to inform about upcoming innovations and to respond to moods. To counteract the defensive attitude of the employees, transparency is to be created in the third phase through further communication. This can be done through a staff meeting, in which there is room to answer open questions. This also represents the transition to the next phase. Motivation and commitment can be promoted through employee participation. This is already encouraged in the third phase and will be announced through the employee survey tool. The employee should be given the feeling that they can actively participate in the successful change process and its implementation. The data collected in the fourth phase requires reflecting on and evaluating the employee's wishes and fears. The change process is in the stage of learning and encouraging the employees. In this phase, the advantages of introducing the intranet need to be demonstrated in concrete terms. In addition, if these are feasible, it is essential here to offer training and workshops that meet the employees' wishes. The purpose of this is to create an understanding of the new intranet. In this phase, expert groups regarding the functionality and company-related use should be formed in the style of an ambassador program. These will support employees as they continue learning to use the intranet. The respective experts should be reachable via a chat portal to ensure continuous support. In the integration phase, the goal-oriented behaviors and procedures from the previous awareness phase are fully integrated. Thus, the change process is successfully completed and finished. To support this integration as a leader, a company event as well as an employee survey are helpful. It makes possible to measure employee satisfaction and the effectiveness of the change. Care should be taken not to ask too many questions and to use this procedure regularly. Based on the results, further change potentials can be analyzed and addressed.